Hey! So I haven't really done a vlog in a while, and I thought I should start here. This is the quality of my new camera. Kinda awesome. And I just got back from seeing Xmen First Class, and you know, it was awesome. I loved it, but I'm kind of biased because I'm a complete sucker for all the X-Men movies. I know I've never read the comics or anything, and I'm not like a diehard X-Men fan or anything. I love the whole fantasy superhero. The thing I love about X-Men is there's so many of them, and they make it it's written in such a way that it's almost believable. It's almost like the Lord of the Rings. That was written in a historic way. You could actually think hey, this actually happened. And that's kind of what I love about it. And I love those things that are really more believable, you know? Obviously, mutant powers and mutants are not, believable in real life and everything, but the way that it's written goes about in a more believable way because, I don't know, they do it amongst humans and in kind of in real life. And real situations and real things happen, and I don't know, they put a little bit of history into it. And that was the really great thing about this film, is they put a lot of history into this, you know, World War II, and then, you know, in the 60s, you know, the Soviet Russia and, you know, all that stuff. I know I'm horrible at memorizing historic facts and stuff, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna make a fool of myself by trying. So anyway, this movie was awesome. I thought it was fantastic. The visual effects were amazing. I'm definitely gonna see it again because it's definitely awesome for theater. And you have to see it in the theater. It's one of those, you know, it's an action movie, and action movies you just gotta see in the theater. The good ones anyway. I don't go to the movies for cartoons. I love cartoons, don't get me wrong, but I go for action. If it's meant to see on a big screen, yeah, that's why I go. So go to a theater with really good sound system and really good theater, really good quality screen and everything, because that's really important, especially for this film, because I went to one that was a Regal, and it was a really good Regal theater actually, in Kingstown, Alexandria, Virginia. Oh god, now you know where I live. So yeah, that movie was amazing. I'm definitely gonna see it again. It is 3:45 a.m. Friday morning, June 3rd. June 3rd. I have been waiting for this movie since I heard about it. I was so excited because honestly, no matter what, I mean, a lot of people say the third X-Men movie was not that great. I loved it. I still loved it. I love them all. I have this. Don't worry, there's nothing in it. The other part's over there. So, yeah, so that's my story, and kind of awesome. You know, I'm so hyper right now, I feel like I should go edit. So I think I'm gonna go edit. Well, probably not this. I'll edit that later today. But I'm gonna edit something else, which is another video that, by the way, is coming out really awesome. Okay, one of the main things that sold me on it was James McAvoy. I fucking love that man. He's amazing. In everything I've seen him in, I just love him. I loved him before. I just remember when I saw him in, and I'm not a girl to Google over guys at all. But he is one that I will definitely Google over. Just in Wanted, in the movie Wanted. Do I need to say any more? Really? That movie was fucking awesome. I loved that movie. I went out of there and I was I was so hyped up. Me and my two friends actually went to the parking lot of the movie theater, which was completely empty, and there was this grocery cart there from an H-Mart, and it was just sitting there, and so we started playing around and in this completely empty parking lot. Nobody, it was a huge parking lot. They actually closed down that movie theater. But no, we went out and we started playing, and then we got the security guard was yelling at us, telling us we were littering because we took the stuff out of the cart and put it on the ground. We're like, we're not going to leave it there. We're actually going to clean it up. Thank you very much, asshole security guard who is just like assuming that we're just, you know, teenage hoodlums when really we're not even teenagers. We're like, that was a few years ago, so like mid-20s. I mean, early mid-20s, whatever. But yeah, like, ugh, what a douche, what an asshole. So like we drove away, I drove away and the security guard had his little cop friend follow me. And he followed me and so I saw him, you know, for a long time I was going exactly the speed limit, doing everything right. The one thing that because he couldn't pull me over unless I did something wrong. So the one thing I did is, you can't do this. When you stop at a red light or a stop sign or whatever, you can't make that right turn into the left lane. You have to go directly into the right. And I did that, so he was able to pull me over. And this was like 3 in the morning, you know, like, really? And he's just like, I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. And my friend Pat was in the back and he was just, oh, he was about to tell him off because he does not like cops, like, assuming shit, you know? Anyway, that was my fun story. That was a really fun time. I'm totally putting that in there. That's it. Oh, one more thing. This is a great movie. Yeah. Okay. What the fuck am I doing?